but at the start we Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Arydia the Pass Me Dare Tread. We're back. We're here. We're going strong. It's late at night. So, I'm going to be a little bit loopy, as I always am on these streams. If you missed last episode, we explored the entirety of the rim, at least the hexes, uh, trying to look for South Junction, because that's our current job. I did look it up, because I was curious why such a hex did not exist. And it turns out the hex was renamed, and it's on the second board. So we need to go back down south to get to it. And yeah, we're not crazy. There's just a mistake in the game. And that's okay. I'm just glad we are aware of it now and can thus react to it properly. So yeah, we went all around trying to find that, and it didn't work. So then we stopped in a place where the animals were going crazy. That's what the rumor said. The animals were going crazy, and indeed they were. And we used the driftwood crown to work our way deeper into the forest, where things were even madder at us. And then we found some things encased in ice, and they seemed very angry, but we had no way to free them. But we knew from prior experience that things encased in ice are the work of somebody who's killing people. In this case, we found the person who's killing people. We used the driftwood crown to put out a fire by just moving the logs automatically into a pond. And then he came up behind us and stole the crown, and it's Wrathen the Exile, who we already know has killed at least one person for their squills. So it makes sense that they killed other people for their squills too. And then he created a wall of ice, and he's going to throw some ice spears at us and try to run away, and our entire goal is to kill him before he gets away. So, without further ado, I think we need to get right down to it, and we're going to blow everyone's mind, because it's been a long time since this has happened. We're going to have Rix entering combat first, for a couple of reasons. One, I would assume Zertle's reaction time is a little bit lower. And since we kind of initiated this in a weird way by doing a point of interest, it's really unclear who would initiate this combat. Rix is also a ranger, so better reflexes, and yeah. Zertle was focused on putting out the fire. Rix could have been looking around for dangers. So I say we do this. Enemy turn. Rix on deck. Here we go. Oh, the combo and threat are not accurate. I'm not delaying, you're delaying. Alright, Brute or 2? Brute is like the one thing Wrathen is not, so he just gains 2 threat. And that's perfect, because that's what I need him to do, is not be doing anything right now. Rix is going to basic move using a minor action. Go 1, 2, and then I'm going. Oh wait, did I miscalculate? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I did not realize that was also a difficult terrain. Probably should have realized this, but I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to there. Oh. I definitely miscalculated. I thought they could make it there in one, and they cannot. So, 1, 2, 3, gain one combo. And then I guess we'll move again and go 1, 2, 3. And now we have no, because we're going to go through that corner. This border doesn't matter. It's not blocking line of sight or um, blocking ranged attacks. So we're good to do this. First thing first, now that we have line of sight, we mark Rathan. Second thing second, we attack Rathan. This is range of 4. That's perfect. That's right in our bow range. I should probably show Rix's stuff. There we go. Right in our bow range, and I think I'm going to staggering shot. Yeah. Yeah. We're absolutely going to staggering shot. So we spend one of our combo, leaving us at 1. Staggering shot lets us do regular bow attack, which is what we're doing. And if we hit, we get to move the target up to 2 squares because he's marked. I would like a high roll for the first one, please. Well, I mean, you don't get any higher than that, do you? Okay, that's a crit. 2 combo for free. And we do max damage, which, as you see, is actually quite a bit. 4 different hits. And the question is, do I use all 4 hits just as written? Like to go down there? It'd be fine, that'd be totally acceptable. Or do I hit this, use the armor penetration from the first hit, and then continue down? And waste 1 damage, but get a free shot. I don't think that actually matters. I think I am gonna go along this column. I think that's actually better. So we put a hit right there. We take off both armor cubes. We take off the hard armor and replace it with a regular armor cube. And that was pretty good. He took damage. So first we shift 2. Then he does a flee 3. 1, 2, 3. And I wish I could shift him again, but I cannot. Alas. Okay, and that's Rix's turn. It was pretty good so far. I'm really worried about how we're just going to keep up with this guy when we have to run so far just to move with him, you know? But here we are. Enemy turn, Zertle on deck. Ka-chow! Winter's Blessing. You can see in your mind's eye a garden covered in snow, bushes and plants growing and flourishing. Active player, Zertle, chooses 1. Either game 3 combo and then banish this card and draw again, or remove 3 threat, banish this card and draw again, or discard this and draw again. I'd like to game 3 combo. Actually, that sounds great. Going up to 6. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Banish this card and draw again. Mob activates. So he's got 2 threat. So he's gonna spend 1, target the closest enemy with an Ice Lance, and then flee 4 to exit. Well, the closest enemy is Rix. So with a range of 3 Ice Lance, he goes 1, 2, 3, and then it goes in a line that way. So Rix will take a base 5 hit on Gray. Dang. That is left arm. Rix does not have a lot of armor on the left arm. Right, takes 4 after armor. That's... There you go, show the actual thing. But that's all he does. Oh wait, he flees 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because he wants to get to there. Okay, so now it's Zertle's turn. This guy's gonna move so fast. We need to just move ahead of him rather than trying to attack him before we are ahead of him. So, to that end, we're going to basic move, gain a combo, activate limit break, and spend a speed. Yeah, so we're at 7. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. Rix will also spend a mana, because Rathan took at least 1 damage. Oh, yeah, I'll spend a mana to just knock off that hard armor as well. Oh, he's gonna move so fast. Good grief. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I just need to move him. I need to move him. So anyways, I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away. That is too far for me to staggering shot again. But if I activate limit break right now, I can give Rix a free move and spend 1 speed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good to me. And then we're going to go ahead and do another basic move with Zertle, which will gain us our first combo after spending the limit break. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more combo using my last action to just move again. And go 1, 2, 3. Now, oh, actually, before I move, that's actually very important. When I am here, I am going to stratagem to gain a combo, heal Rix for 1, and shift a creature up to 2 squares. Boom, boom. And then I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's much better. Much better positioning. Did I want... Oh, wait, Balm requires a minor action to use. Okay. So I think we're good. I mean, we're not. We're in a lot of trouble, but we're in slightly less trouble now. Enemy turn, Rick's on deck. This is an important flip. Boss or 1, so that is him. He spends his last threat. And I just marked the combo from Stratagem. He's once again going to Ice Lance the nearest, and then flee. So let's have him target Zergle this time. He can't hit both. Let's have him target Zergle since they're equidistant. And this is once again base 5 on gray. That is legs. Okay. Unfortunately, Zergle does not have bonus armor against Ice Lance on legs. So he takes, what, 2? 1, 2. His tabard is very strong, though. That's good armor. Boom. Okay. And then he does a flee 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that gets us to Rix's turn again. Now, as you might imagine, Rix is eager to get in front of this monster. So we're going to do a basic move, gain a combo. And we're probably going to end up doing a second basic move, let's be honest. But let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and then another basic move. 1, 2, 3. And then wait, I should be at 5 combo from 2 basic moves. There we go. Then we are going to spend a combo once again to do another staggering shot with my final action, targeting Rathen. Okay, significantly worse, but still, that's a 10. I would like at least 2 hits. Yeah. Oh, then he flees so much. Man, this guy sucks. You know what? I don't need 2 hits. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna armor pierce that one, which does hurt him, obviously. So we push him 2, and then he flees 3 to here, so there's something I need to read. He goes, nyek, 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 I'm getting away, haha. Just like that. And then I would like to spend a mana to also just do an extra hit on him and take out some armor. That armor. Yeah. Alright, so Rick's marking is going to be huge in this fight for just bonus damage. We read a thing. We read event 139. Ice wall. Rathan turns and holds out his hand. A wall of ice rises, blocking your path. You cannot move past this ice wall until it's destroyed. You may attack the ice wall as if it was a large foe, targeting either space it occupies. The wall cannot be moved. Flip this card over and place it on Big 59. Place 6 armor cubes on it. Oh. Okay. Wait, on Big 59? Okay, so it's here? That's cool. We're already past that, but that's cool. I guess it really pays to get ahead of this guy. And now we know. Okay. Enemy turn, Zertle on deck. One threat. Okay. So I want to punch this guy without not letting him run away too far. Unfortunately, Zertle doesn't have a lot of options for just moving around this guy very quickly. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to basic move, gain a combo, go 1, 2, 3. Basic move, gain a combo. 1. We're up to 6 combos. That's very strong for us. And the thing is, if I hit him now, his weak points are far less impressive. Yeah, because he can swap positions with an adjacent exile for 2 movement points, which means that's all he would do, basically. He'd swap and then move over. Yeah, so I think now is a good time to just spend an action to punch him. DM, I do that. I don't think I want to activate any special abilities as part of this. I think I just do a plain old quarterstaff. Well, sacred staff. 7 plus 9 is 16. Kind of wish I'd done my smash attack now. 16 is 2 hits. I'll take 2 hits, I guess. What are my... What 2 hits are actually good here? Just, like, 1? Can I just do 1 so that I don't have to worry about him going away too fast? Yeah. Alright. No. I think I am gonna get 2 hits. I just don't know which are good. I wish I could go here to here, but this is already covered. Oops. He's gonna run away so fast if I do 2 hits, though. You know what? Forget it. 1 hit. 1 hit, and it's gonna be right here. That's all I need. That's all I need. He does a flee 3, which means he goes... Nyek, nyek, nyek. Wait, no, that would not be the one he swept with. That would be much worse. So like that, and then like that. That's his turn. Enemy turn. Rick's on deck. All foes activate. So once again, he's going to spend his 1 threat to do the Ice Lance, and then the move 4. Oh, Ice Lance here is now actually very dangerous because it hits both of them. So let's do Zertle first. Actually, it should be Rick's first because Rick's is closest. That is right arm. Okay. Yes. So Rick's takes 3. 1, 2, 3. And takes a point on the Vambrace. Boom. And then Zertle. Head. So Zertle's also going to take 3. 1, 2, 3, and point on Hood. And then Flee 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once again, we kind of have to get into position. We're not going backwards, so I'm just going to ignore this ice wall and take away this tile since I need the space. Because this goes here. Yeah. Okay, so the next place we have to worry about is K, which is in the tunnel over here. And we have to get onto this tile to do another event. Okay, so Rix, I assume, needs to do some moving. We gain 1 combo as I go 1, 2, 3. Ugh. I hate that border that just stops me dead. And then, yeah, I think we just spend the limit break to give Zertle a 1, 2, 3 move. Yes. And then I action to do 1, 2, 3. And gain a combo, and then I action to do 1, 2. Oh, actually, that's pretty great. And get another combo. All right, yes, we're back up to 2 combo already, and we are in front of Rathen, the jerk. I'm going to take a drink of water. So now it's going to take him quite a bit to actually get around us, so that's good. That is good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's long past, but I could have activated Rix's mark to take off another armor point when Zertle hit Rathen. But hey, it's in the past. Let's do enemy turn, Zertle on deck, see what he does. All foes activate, so now he has no threats. Hello, Bean! Welcome back to the chat. Good to see you, buddy. How have you been? How was your day? How was your work day? No, night. This is morning for you. Oh my gosh, time zones suck. How was your night? You know, I got there. I got there eventually. 5:30 is very early in the morning. It was snowing here this morning, so I know that has nothing to do with the weather where you are, but it was also cold here. It's all right. It was all right. Yeah. I got some work done on my project, which is what I was hoping to do. It's coming along nicely. Then we picked up the kids from school and went out to eat for dinner because we didn't know what we were going to do otherwise. All in all, good night. The kids were very tired. Probably overly tired at that point. Still, worth it. Okay, so we are chasing down this guy. He is activating with 0 threat, so he's doing an ice javelin thingamajigger, ice lance, and then a flee 3 to exit, which is exactly what we wanted. So we get to decide who he targets with this ice lance, because they're both at range 3. They're both equidistant. And we're going to say he targets Zertle. Zertle having the most health and armor. And that's a great place for... That's a great place for Zertle to get hit. Because Zertle has lots of armor there. So legs, he only takes 2 after the reduction of 3. Don't get me wrong, Zertle is in trouble health-wise, but they both are, and we'll figure it out. And then he has a flee 3, which gets him here, and then he can't get past Rix with only 1 movement point left, so everything is working exactly as we wanted it to. Just how we drew it up. And now it's Zertle's turn. And Zertle's going to basic move, as everyone could call and go 1, 2, 3, and then another basic move, 1, 2. And that's going to be 2 more combo for us. I don't think there's any way for... Yeah, there's no way for Rix to block the path anymore. So oh, wait, hold on. There's a thing we need to read, because Rix stepped onto this big tile. Draw event 121. This particular combat has a lot of interesting, unique rules, so I might forget some stuff here and there. Cracked ice. Like some deranged egg hatching, 2 large creatures emerge from the broken ice. Shaking frost from their fur, their eyes light up with a wild frenzy. Releasing a mighty bellow, they charge into the fray. Flip this card over and place it on Big 57. I don't appreciate that. For 158, you say? That can't be good for us. Please say that they're enemies to Rathan as well. Rampaging Boars. Figure 22. They're just such a bore. Mm. And these are the green and brown. Okay, let's give them the green and brown bases. Oink, oink. Oh, they have a lot of health. Do, 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 do. They have charge. Haha, they do hurt Rathan if they run through them. So they have a charge attack that will hurt this jerk. Where do I put these? Oh no. I have to zoom out my thing again. Okay, so they have many hard armor points and many armor points. I'll be honest, I was in for the one, just the one killer actually. And now there's 3 that I gotta contend with. Yikes. So now they are in the fray, and here's their card, and they're gonna do stuff, and I just ugh, don't want to deal with it. Okay, and up next. Right, they did their activation, so it is Zertle's. Right, we were in the middle of Zertle's turn. He moved twice, and now we have a conundrum because the boars are there. I would love to kill Rathan with the boars, though, if possible. Oh my gosh. The big problem is if I shoot him and do a ton of damage, he runs away a lot. Yeah. Yeah, he's a problem. I would classify Rathan as a problem. Hmm. So what do I do? Well, don't think there's much I can do. I think I need to gain combo and just hope the pigs don't activate. No, I need to hit Rathan for precisely once, so that when the pigs activate, they can hit Rathan. Alright, let's do this. That is a 10. Plus a 9 is a 19 from Zertle, which is 2 hits. And I think we're going to do what we did before and hit exactly one space. That is actually kind of tricky. Yeah, do we just hit here? You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to hit there. We're going to spend a mana on Rix to activate the mark and take out this one as well. Okay. I don't know that we got this. This is going to be a tough one because he just runs away so much. Okay. I've marked the mana loss. Now I need to do his flee 3, which in this case means he goes 1, 2, swapping places, and then 3. And he goes, Nana Nana Boo Boo, can't catch me. And I say, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm going to try anyways. Enemy turn, Rick's on deck. Let's see what they're doing. I would like them to activate nobody and do nothing. The boss activates. That's Rathan. He spends their 0 threat to do Ice Lance Flee 3. Now, I do have a question. Oh. Okay, I was wondering if he would try to shoot the pigs, but he apparently does not care about the pigs. He just runs away. Okay, so he shoots us again. Oh, this is probably going to kill somebody. Yeah, there's a good chance this kills somebody. Rick's first, then Zertle. Head shot on Rick's. 3 through the armor. Rick's is at 1. Yikes. And Rick's headshot or head armor is now completely used up. Hooray! And then Zertle takes a body blow once again. And that uses up all of his body armor, but once again he only takes 2 as a result, which is decent. Oh, and then he does a flee 3, which means 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have Ricks, and things are getting a little dire now, because it's going to be very difficult to get in front of him from this position. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Just previewing the next tile to come in. It doesn't. Oh, it's not even showing on screen yet. Yeah, he doesn't have long before he just escapes. So how do we deal with this? Yeah, all right, got me. If I run out in front of him, all right, that's where we start. Let's just start doing, and instead of just talking about it. We gain a combo as we basic move and go 1, 2, 3. I really wish I had more speed. This fight would have been a lot easier if I hadn't spent all of my speed running around the map just before coming in here. Yeah, these running encounters kind of assume you have some speed to use. Oh, here's another problem. He he hurt. He hurt Rix a lot. Yeah, so Rix is going to health potion and gain 3 health. Go into 4. And then I think I do the same thing. I think I just heal myself for another 3 with the last charge on this really good health potion. And then we hope. Maybe he won't activate. Maybe the brutes will activate. It's been a while. Oh, so we are at 5 combo, not 6. Okay. Okay. Maybe good stuff will happen here. Enemy turn. Zertle on deck. Please just don't do anything. Okay, he activates again. He's going to shoot. Just Rix this time. In the head. For 5. Putting her down to 2, because I have no head armor left. Things are very dire now. Yes, I think that's a good way to classify this. Very dire. And then he flees 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. I got nothing. I'm so far behind now. I'm so far behind, and the boars are just going to attack me. I was hoping they would go this turn so that they would attack that jerk. But alas, that is not what happened. Okay, Zertle. Let's see what we can do. We're going to gain a combo as a basic move. Go 1, 2, 3. We're going to gain a combo as we basic move. Go 1, 2, 3. And then we have a decision to make. It's too far for Rix to make a shot, but I can move Rix forward. Potentially leaving myself open to a boar charge at this point. Yeah, it's a risk. I think we do it. We gotta move Rix forward. We just gotta get him dead. 1, 2, 3. And then Zertle has one more action, which we're going to use to gain a combo and go 1, 2, 3. Hello. I recognize that this is now the time when the boars are going to activate and they're going to kill Rix, and it's going to be very sad. Unless they can hit. Oh, wait, they might go this way because they can possibly hit both of them without. Yeah. What was that noise? I don't know, man. We're kind of losing. Okay, I'm trying to ignore the boars. They are a distraction that I cannot deal with until this guy is dead. The boars are probably going to kill me anyways, but at least I have the satisfaction of killing this jerk. Yeah, I'm definitely killing Tom. I mean, yeah, that's what we're going for. Enemy turn, Rick's on deck. Oh, how about just gain threat and do nothing? Nope, boss activates. Of course he does. He's going to Ice Lance Zertle, which is probably going to kill him. Oh, wait. That is left arm. Zertle has armor there. Takes 2 after armor. Still alive. Wait, sorry. Left arm, not right arm. Oh, I can tell that I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down, and he moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is off the current table, so somehow I have to figure out how to keep the boars in play while also allowing us to see him. It's going to mean zooming out a little bit. Yeah. Also, when he gets to here, he's probably going to make another ice wall, which will be the death of us. But that was his whole turn. So there's that. Rix's turn. Rix is going to move. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is he supposed to be here? He's supposed to be there. And then, like, flee 3 on every weak point is ridiculous. I'm going to interrupt the stream for a second. I'm going to go look at weak points because I need to know. Do you trigger all of them? Am I doing this wrong? Weak points sit on. When you place a wound on a weak point to resolve an effect specified on that foe's AI card, the effect resolves once for each weak point you wound. Yep. And the only way to stop it is to just deal the killing blow. So. Or get in the way. Yikes. Okay. We're going to basic move again. Going up to 3 combo. Go 1, 2, 3. And then what? Force him to spend as much as possible. So yes, we spend one last action to go here. Oh, I can go here. Yes, because he has to travel through M. Hilariously, he has to travel through M as part of his escape route, and he can't do that with a single Flea 3 because I'm standing here and he's there. He has to do a swap. So there's that, I guess, for what it's worth. Enemy turn, Zertle on deck. He's probably going to die to some boars, but let's see what happens. All right, how about luck of the battlefield or the seasonal card or hear me out. Just gain some threat and do nothing. The boars activate. I am not lucky today. Okay, so they do a wild charge, targeting as many people as they can with a move 7. Move through as many non-boar creatures as possible, ignoring normal restrictions, but without ending on anyone. Deal 3 damage to each exile on yellow, and 1 direct damage to Rathan if move through. Max once per turn per creature. I would have loved to have the brutes activate when Rathan was here. Now it's much more dangerous. So we start with this one, who, what, move 7? Move 7. So we'll just flip and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, does that work? Hold on. Why am I bad at math right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he can't hit anyone. So he'll just line up for a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one also has the same problem because of the difficult terrain. I love this. This is actually working in my favor for the first time ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Zertle's like, no thanks, we don't want any. No solicitors. Okay, I need to move some hit grids here. Adjust, adjust. 2 threat this time. 2 threat this time. Okay, that's a reference I made. And I'm sticking to it. Zertle's gonna basic move. Gain a combo as I go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna basic move again and go 1, 2, 3. Now he has to go through us. If there was a shout to banish the solicitors, what would it be? I mean, this is going to be in a different language, so it might not sound correct to your ears, but here's what it would sound like. No soup for you. Obviously, it has gravitas. Gravitas. Is there any way that I win this? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Is there any way I win this? What do I need to do to win this? Oh, you know what? Heal. I have an action. I have a med kit. I'm going to spend a point to heal. Hold on. Where was Zertle? So he went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he does have to end there. So he can heal himself, he cannot heal Rix. Well, he tries to heal himself. Sorry, Rix. This is the answer. Natural 20, of course it is. So I gain 7 combo, which puts me at 7, because that's the max. I also heal for 5, which is great. And then we get a free turn, a free action for 1 exile. Because we are at 7 combo. And I think once again, the answer kind of feels like I want to punt Rathan away from us. The problem is, I can't really punt him away without him just running back to us, you know? Hmm. I need to look at an FAQ on these boars. Can they charge through the ice wall? It doesn't say that they can. So if Rathan ends up putting a ice wall here, that might actually be very good for us. It might stop the boars from getting to our flesh, our very weak flesh. All right, we're gonna try it. I am going to staggering shot with Rix, which activates our limit break. This is a game all about difficult decisions. So we do our bow attack. This is endurance based. I guess I roll poorly. That is a 3 plus a 7, which is a 10. I think I do want 2 hits in this instance, though, so I will spend an RP point to... Okay, you can see his grid. That's good. Go here, and also here. Oh, no, sorry. Not actually put a damage there. I just take off the armor. I don't have armor piercing on the second hit. Unfortunately. That triggers his weak point. So first, I move him 2, and then he goes 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. All right. All right. Enemy turn. Rick's on deck. There is a chance. There is a very slim chance that we can do this. I can see how it works. It's a very slim chance. So let's see what the enemy does. All right, Rathan's activated again. He's going to Ice Spear. I'm going to have him Ice Spear Zertle. He can't hit both, luckily, but he does hit Zertle. Once again, in the arm. So once again, only 2 damage getting through. But now that arm is all used up. But hey, it did its job. All right, and then he does a Flee 3. So 1, and then he does the swap for 2, 3. Yeah. And that puts him on M, which means we draw event 139. Wait, is that M or is that K? That's K. We draw the other one, 140. Yes, we do. Rathan's Icewall Part 2. Duel. Rathan turns and holds out his hand. A wall of ice rises, blocking your path. Place this card on Big 57 with cubes on it. Yes, so this goes right here, which again means we are perfectly positioned to not be actually blocked by it, but that does block the boars. Yeah, if you didn't get in front of him, I don't see how you would ever catch up to him. It would just take so long to get through the ice walls. And he doesn't stop activating just because you don't want him to. If wishful thinking stopped people from activating in this game, I would be doing much better than I am. Alright, it is Rix's turn. And I'm trying to decide what I want Rix to do. Because I can't move far enough past... Oh, wait, no, I can. I can definitely move far enough past him. Okay, all right. We got a plan. I have the beginnings of a game plan. I'm going to basic move, gain a combo. You hear this all the time. 1, 2, 3. I'm now 2 away from Rathan, which means when I staggering shot with -1 to my minimum range, I can actually hit him. And we make a basic bow attack, which is a 4, which gets us to 11. 12 for 2 hits? Yikes. Can I even... So if I do an RP point, I'd get to 14. Zertle could theoretically get me to a 20. 20 is really what I'm looking for here. Although... Okay, I've had a thought. This might still work. Staggering Shot also cost me the combo that I just gained, so I have none left. This might still work. Here's what we do. We throw soup at them. Works every time. They never see it coming. I'm going to accept the 1 hit. I'm going to put that 1 hit here, which is obviously a weak point. I get to shift him to 1, 2, and then he goes flee 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that puts him there. That actually ruins my entire plan. You know what? Whatever. We have some time, hopefully. So then I'm just going to basic move and go 1, 2, 3. And gain 1 combo. Okay, alright. It's fine. Wait. It's totally fine. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Yeah, no. I'm going inside. I'm losing my mind. Everybody? Everybody, I'm losing my mind. It is late. Thinking is now hard. And this is a very difficult battle that I have found myself in, mostly because he does a bunch of damage and also runs away, and the objective is to kill him. So it's just like this intersection of 2 very difficult tasks all together. But here's the good news. Rathan can't shoot anyone. Right? Yeah, because he has no line of sight to anyone. We're all hidden in the trees. That's... Hey. Hey. You don't need to call me out like that, just because it's true. Rathan has no line of sight. So if he activates, he cannot get either of us. He'll just do a flea. I think we're still in this seat of our pants the entire way. My goodness. Enemy turn, Zertle on deck. You know the drill. It's probably going to be the mob. It's probably, sorry, not mob. It's probably going to be the boars. Ooh, no, it is Rathen. He spends his zero threat to attack nobody and then do a move three. One, two, three. Yes, that's kind of exactly what we were hoping for. Zertle's turn. Zertle, I'm going to be honest, your turn doesn't matter as much as anyone else's turn. Are you obscured? Yes. Rix is super obscured in that border, so even if Rathnig activates again, he won't see Rix. That's so cool. I'm very happy with my accidental placement. Zertle's gonna basic move, go one, two, three. I cannot believe how few times these brutes have activated. This is actually unbelievable. Then we're gonna basic move again, gain another combo, and go one, two, three. And then, yes, you would still be obscured from Rathen right there. So that's great. You are not in any danger. And because you're not in any danger, we're going to medkit, try to heal Rix. Oh, yeah. 16. Adjusted. 23. I'll take it. That's 5 health to Rix. Going to 7. And we're at 3 combo. I keep forgetting to update the overlay. I have a physical thing here on my desk that is much more convenient. And if this map weren't ginormous, I would have that on screen. It's so much easier. Enemy turn. Rick's on deck. Boars? Yep. The boars activate. They can't get anywhere. Oink oink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oink oink. So sad. Anyway. Okay, we're back to Rix's turn. We are back to Rix's turn. Do you know what this means? I think. Okay, what's my game plan here? Okay, I have a game plan. Sort of. Yes, I have a game plan. I'm going to basic move, gaining a combo, and we're gonna go one, two, buckle my shoe. So now we're not obscured, but also we're not being obscured, if that makes any sense. Neither side is obscured from the other. Then we are going to, we might as well spend a combo to do the staggering shot again, just in case things go poorly. We're going to roll my endurance. We're going to roll high. 16? Does 16 do it? No, not quite. Oh, that's so close, though. We are going to use Zertle's focus to make a wisdom check. Okay, perfect. +6 to the 16. I mean, I don't know if I'd call what you have been doing thus far bullying, but excitement about soup does work. You are playing Skyrim. How's Skyrim going? What you doing? What you up to? friend and fellow Skyrim player. Okay, we get the 4 hits because we get a 20, which means we win. Oh, that was tough. So here's the thing. We go 1, 2, 3 in a straight line. We went through a critical point, which means we also hit here. And I'm going to spend a mana on Rix to activate the mark to do 1 bonus damage right there, thus achieving victory over this jerk. Ah, the organization system. So here's the thing. You know, the Helgen Reborn stuff that I was showing you? This is a wild tangent, but I love it. Uh, that personal tower that they give you has a series of chests in it that are actually named. Like it has books, ingredients, food, light armor, heavy armor, some sort of weapon distinguishment. That's not a word, but I'm tired. In my defense, I'm tired. So, and also in my defense, I can read and understand Elvish through magical means. So, okay, we have defeated Rathan. I'm going to tip him over. Jerk. If you defeat him before he escapes, draw event 137. That was way too hard. I know it just looked unimpressive and like I was just constantly just basic moving around. That required way too much brain power. Okay. Rathan Call, the human man. He is frustrated, and he grits his teeth. You knock Rathan to the ground with your assault. He slowly pushes himself to his knees, breathing heavily with exertion. Suppose you think you're better than me? No matter. My plans are unstoppable now that I have this crown. Veer, now! Cords of water from the nearby stream spring forth and wrap around you, binding you where you stand. Oh no! Oh no! This is the guy with the amulet that we had earlier. I thought he was on our side. A fae wearing blue robes steps from the shadows of the trees, his fiery hair glowing softly. You recognize him as the acolyte from the chantry. He's holding up the jagged medallion. I'm sorry I deceived you before. Achoo! We had such fun fighting those skeletons I animated, and now it seems I owe you another apology. Sorry. The cords of water constrict and everything fades to black. Oh, what a dumb ending. Boo that quest. Boo. I feel like you've already asked me that, and the answer, no, you didn't ask me that. I just answered it midstream. A mod I can't live without at this point is the carry weight items. Because again, I hate carry weight in Skyrim. I understand why it's there. I just think it's dumb. So having something I can craft that not only gives you a cool cosmetic thing. No, no need to apologize. I love answering the question. Um, yeah, having something you can craft that gives you a cool cosmetic item that also just passively increases your carry weight. That's something I actually cannot live without. Everything else is bleh. Like I don't even mind the graphics of Skyrim as it was released. It's the carry weight problem. I wonder if I can just get a mod that removes carry weight restrictions. Would that be a problem? Would it be a problem on stream to just scroll through thousands of potions? Nah. Nah, that's not a problem. Anyways, this was a dumb ending to this quest. I hate that this guy betrayed me. I wish there was some clue that he was going to betray me from the very start, but here we are. Sorry. This is the man who betrayed me. This is the jerk I knocked to the ground. I don't care about him. Um. Okay. Let me finish this event so that we know where we stand, and then I will get back to you. Okay. Gain key item 232. There it is. Whereabouts? Oh, that's vague. You last saw Rathan at Camlin Fork in the Rim. He stole the Driftwood crown from you and escaped with the help of Veer the Acolyte. Thades the guild leader will want to know. Keep this until you find a card with the exact guild leader Thades. Got it. What a jerk. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Gain 7 experience apiece. That's significant. That would be with the 5 token that I have, that's 12, which is not actually representable with the tokens that I have. So I'm going to cash in for a 25 real quick so I have more room. Okay, then I can get 7, which is just a 5 and 2 ones. Haha. Token math, which is actually very different from regular math. Man, this guy sucked. 25s. I think this might be the first time I've broken out the 25s. First time I've needed them. So, hey, there's some good news. And that puts us at, what, 35, 42? 42 out of 45. So 3 more experience and we can level up again. That's great. Remove any remaining foe, combat ends. Okay, so the boars are instantly pacified. That's really what I was hoping for. Didn't want to have to go fight them with very injured people. I just realized that one of my armor cubes is actually a mana cube. Whoops. Okay. Get these foes out of here. Ah, man. I worked so hard to knock him out, and of course, because he's a main villain, he just gets to get up and walk away again. I'll get you yet, Gadget. You. I'm staring menacingly at his mini. He will go down. Okay. Draw a small 69 and then banish this card. Nice. I believe small 69 is back in the cave. It's where the fire used to be. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out of here for the moment. So many enemy cards. Boom. And Dryad's home. Greenery lines the walls and ceiling of this well-lit cave. The light seems to be coming from a stump filled with glowing blue water. A woman is here pacing back and forth. She stops when she sees you looking at her. Place on Big 59 over the cave mouth on the south side. Whole party replenish health, mana, and speed to full. Place party on the bed. Oh yeah. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear full heal. What we don't like to hear is our entire party is on this one bed. That's a little less good. Gotta say, Zertle snores and Rick's kicks. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'm here for it. Oh, feels good to be at full health again. Okay, alright, 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 alright. Okay, banish this card. Thank you. We're going to do one last thing before we move on to the talking about Skyrim portion of the Arydia stream. Let's go talk to this person, who I assume is Liaku the Dryad. NPC 156. Hey! Well, this was destined. She's got my number. And she has stump soup. I assume that's what the glowing blue pool is. Forest woman. Her name is question mark. Her demeanor is alarmed. She's looking around and she's breathless. A woman with horns and wild hair is here, pacing back and forth. She pauses when she sees you. Oh, she's breathless. Okay, here we go. Oh, are you alright? I found you collapsed outside. The water from this pool should help you recover. Thank you for rescuing me from the fire. What a fool I've been not to see it sooner. Did Rather escape then? I'm sorry for all the hostility of the forest. Same. Let's talk about Rathan for a second, lady. He was hiding here. I let him stay when he told me how he was being hunted. Well, yeah, he has tricked people before, so it's not really your fault. So the hostility of the creatures was your fault? As a guardian of this forest, I stirred up the creatures to keep people away. I wanted them to leave Rathan in peace until he figured out what to do. I feel like a fool. I can't believe I trusted him. Yeah, speaking of trusted, why did you? He said he knew where Feston was, but it seems that it was a lie. He was just trying to get to my crown. Oh, he knows where Feston is. Um, oh. Unfortunately, there's no option for me to tell you the bad news, but Feston's dead. So about that crown, though. My crown! Why did you have it? And why? No, there's no time. I'm heading back to Rivertown South. I need to speak with my husband. Rather than left this trunk here, please take anything in it. And gain an RP point for your troubles. Oh, you know what? Actually, Zertle would be the one saying, "Ooh, about Feston, we got some bad," and Rix would just be the break in and be like, "Feston's dead. Yep, yeah, Rathan killed him." Turns out his apprentice also killed him. So, ooh, bad stroke of luck that. The woman leaves in a rush. Oh, there's so much we need to do here. Okay. Small 23 moves to its B state. I like how they're trying to be cagey about who this woman is when it said Dryad's Hut, and we've been looking for Liaku the Dryad for so long. Now, do I imagine there's only one Dryad in the entire place? Yes. Yes, I do. And I don't think I'm wrong to do so. Alright, then we turn 69, small 69, to its B state as well. That's where we're standing now. Hey lady, can we have your soup? I assume that's what this is. Okay. You now notice the chest the Dryad mentioned. Oh, yes, an iron chest? Heck yeah. Ooh, an iron path chest even. Even better. We're gonna get some cool gear. Gain key item 100. This better be like evidence. Forest Madness. You've learned that the Dryad has been protecting Rathan by having the forest creatures act hostile and keep people out. Keep this until you find somebody who says the animals have gone mad. I believe that's back in Rivertown North, so we'll go do that. very soon when we go talk to Thades. Then, turn NPC 156 to her B state and index it without looking. Easier said than done, but okay. One 156. All right, we're gonna not look at whoever this is, this mysterious dryad lady who's definitely not Liaku the dryad who we've been looking for a long time. Certainly not. Okay, let's get our cool items and then call it and talk about Skyrim for a bit. Yes. Rix gets an iron item. We have the iron tier quiver, and we... No, we don't have the iron tier quiver. We can get a better quiver. That'd be cool. We also can get... I mean, there's tons of good stuff we can get, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, we got the hunting knife. And it brings up the question, should I try to use the hunting knife? The problem with the hunting knife is it's off stat for me. The scythe that I'm using now is endurance, just like my bow. The hunting knife is dex based. But if I get my dex to 10 next level, then that's fine. And then I can start using some of my skills which require me to have a hunting knife. So I think we're going to switch. We're going to try to use the hunting knife. It's going to suck at the start until we level up, because we don't have the dex for it. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And then we get an iron tier item for Zertle. Let's see. I would love the iron tier medkit, which would be a 2-size item, and I only feel one 2-size item in here. So I think that makes perfect sense. White kit. It is indeed the iron tier medkit. Sweet. Which means we get to put our old one in our inventory, put our really old one into our stash for later, for selling, and equip our new one, thus making it much easier to heal going forward. Then we're going to spend a mana and then another mana to refresh stratagem and refill my old medkit just in case I need it in the middle of a combat. I like having multiple medkits just in case. Okay. That was good gear for us. That was very, very good gear. Get all these cards out of here. And I think we're good to just leave. Right, we are not in combat. We're in adventure mode again. We just leave. And next time we will do more exploration. And by that I mean we'll go back to Guild Leader Thades. Okay. So, mods in Skyrim. Let me pull up my vortex real quick. This is gonna be quite the departure from Arydia, so I wouldn't blame people for stopping now. Like, if you're watching the recording in the future, you can go ahead and stop now. Okay. Also going to move my microphone so I'm not talking out the side of my mouth as much. Hmm. I do like. Hold on. Helgen Reborn, I think is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. Um, I know some people dislike how simple it is, but I've been enjoying it. Organized Bandits, it gives you some cool shields. Organized Bandits, but it's not super interesting. Rich Skyrim Merchants. I got fed up with merchants not being able to pay for all the stuff that I was hauling around, so this is a good mod for that. It just gives them more cash. Run for Your Lives. Actually, that is also one that I would mark as basically essential. Run for Your Lives when dragons attack the towns and other settlements. It causes everyone to run and try to get indoors so they're not vulnerable to dragon attack. Other than the guards, the guards will still attack. Uh, so if you've ever had the situation where you have a side quest and then the NPC who gave you said side quest dies in a dragon attack and then you just can never complete it ever again, this helps prevent that. So I recommend that one too. Run for your lives. Skyrim's Got Talent. I need to do more of this on stream. But it lets you learn from the bards in the different towns and castles and whatnot. Uh, to become a better bard, so you start playing music better with your instruments. Definitely not essential, but that's a fun one for me. Um, Unread Books Glow is a great one for me because not even so much as like the I don't want to figure out which books give you skills or not. It's just I don't want to look at several bookshelves in a row and not know which books I've already looked at in the past without like keeping track of it myself. That's just not a thing I want to do. So having this particular mod just gives them a little like shimmering effect, either blue or red, depending on if there's skill books or not. Uh, and once you read them, the shimmer effect goes away. So then you know you've already read them on this save. One that I've enjoyed to some extent, True Storms, which just does environmental weather effects better. So you get some really cool storm effects going on. I've liked Headhunter, the bounties redone. Yeah, I like bounties in game. Those are fun. It just lets each hold capital give you a bandit or a giant or something to go hunt down in the nearby area. I think it's fun. Ooh, quality world map. And bear in mind, I'm on Skyrim Special Edition. I don't know if Anniversary Edition does some of this out of the box, but a quality world map gives you much more detail in the world map view, which I appreciate. Yeah, the bandolier bags and pouches is wonderful. There is a Stones of Baranzaya quest markers mod that I usually put on so I don't have to go stumble upon them randomly in the wild. Yeah. I have others on this. Like, I have some quests and stuff, but I haven't started them, so I can't say whether or not they'd be good. But if you want any more discussion on which of those are good, or if you need me to repeat any of those, I'm here for it. Except that I need to go to bed now. It is late, and I am late tired. Awesome. Good to hear. Hopefully you have luck getting the mods all downloaded, installed, and running. Shouldn't be too difficult, but also it's mods in a Bethesda game, so shouldn't be too difficult. Could cover a broad spectrum of difficulty. Good luck. I wish you well. I'm gonna need to call it for the night. I am so tired. Oh, this late stream. I don't know, man. It's getting harder. I'm getting so old. Thanks for joining me again, Bean. It's always a pleasure to have you around. I really do appreciate just having someone here to chat with, and you and I are on a startlingly similar wavelength a lot of the time, which makes it even more entertaining. So thank you so much for that. And for everyone else, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, feel free to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the following US and Canada Pacific times to see both myself stream and to hear Bean chatting and telling me to get more soup. We require more soup. So on Mondays at 1 p.m., modded Skyrim, that's kind of what we were just talking about. Mondays at 10 p.m., Final Fantasy VII, the original PC port. Wednesdays at 1 p.m., more modded Skyrim. The game's great. That's why we have two streams of it. The game rules. If I could do, if I thought I could do two streams of Final Fantasy VII, I would do two streams of that too. I'm approaching my limits. And then Fridays at both 1 p.m. and 10 p.m., Arydia the Paths We Dare Tread, which is what you just witnessed. Also, a great game. Highly recommend if you have the means to acquire it. I recommend you do so. I'm not sponsored. Certainly open to it, though. The game just rules. Cannot hype it enough. Everything I do here on Twitch is is recorded as a video on demand and also exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the Twitch channel description down below. If you're already watching on YouTube, then hello YouTube. And I hear one of my children upstairs. I'm hoping they're not like having a nightmare or something. I hope they go back to sleep very quickly. Hello YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I gotta say, YouTube, I've really been enjoying watching the number go up with the shorts that I've been putting out. It is very gratifying to see the likes come in, and especially when people start chatting or commenting on my videos. I appreciate that a lot. It means people are watching, and I like that. I do this anyways, but having proof that people are there is just oh. And then there's Bean, who's just like carrying the stream. I love this guy. 100 bits. More bits. All right. I'm leaving. Thank you so much for the bits. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting and commenting. Oh, now I'm losing my voice. Thanks for liking, following, subscribing, bits, Bean. And I will see you all next time. Oh, it's late.